First off, thank you for doing this interview. I'd like to start out with you telling us a little bit about yourself and about who you are as an entrepreneur.
My name is Joshua Cox, and I run a lawn mowing service called Sunshine Lawn Care. I have been doing it for about 2 years, and just while I live at home, I'm 21 years old.
As an entrepreneur, what was your biggest challenge getting started?
My biggest challenge when getting started, I would say, was finding customers. It's a little difficult to really be able to find people that wanted to trust me with their lawn care, as they really have never met me before.
When was it that you started your business, and what was your previous experience in the field?
I started the business about 2 years ago, and I really had just done lawn care for my parents, for family members. So that's kind of my experience into this field or this business.
What was your entrepreneurship journey, or was your entrepreneurship journey motivated by a specific passion, or was it a decision more business based?
Really, I was motivated by the need to have money while I'm in school currently, and it wasn't really motivated by a passion, or it's definitely more business based. Just I was needing some income while in school, and I thought this would be a good way to make some money.
What does the day to day process of running the business really look like?
The day-to-day process of running my business is I basically take care of the scheduled appointments that I need to and answer any messages that I need to in order to communicate with clientele, and that's it. Um, it's not a large load at the moment because I just work by myself, and I don't take on more than I can with school at the moment.
What is the biggest challenge you face on a day to day basis?
I would say my biggest challenge is to go to school and to work at the same time, and take phone calls from clientele and things like that, because it takes up a lot of time with school.
In terms of changes to laws and regulations, what has affected your business the most?
In terms of changes to laws and regulations, nothing has really affected my business except for having to gain people's trust because of COVID, and that was really the time when I was getting started, so it was a little difficult.
Do you feel that your geographical location had an influence on the type of business you're involved in?
I don't feel that geographical location had a large influence on this type of business. There are lawns in many different types of locations, so I feel that this kind of business could work in many different areas.
How does your business compare to other businesses in similar businesses in different areas? How do these same types of establishments function differently in other states? Are they different? Are they similar?
There are a lot of other lawn care services in this area in northwest Indiana, but I think that some people just want to deal with someone who you can call and is the person that's going to be there with you and give you a more personal experience.
Do you generally run this business alone, or is anyone else included in the day-to-day operations?
Generally, I run the business alone. I've never had anyone else involved in the business, really, at this point at least.
What is the toughest time of year for the business, and why? Are some seasons harder than others?
The toughest time of year for me is definitely winter, just because of the fact that I can't really mow lawns in the winter.
Is there anything specific to Indiana that makes running the business easier, or possibly more difficult?
There isn't really anything specific to Indiana that makes running the business easier. I suppose if I lived in a hotter area, it could be more lucrative because I would have more time during the year to mow lawns.
What's the hardest thing for you to do in terms of running the business?
My hardest thing to do in terms of running the business and those types of things is probably just having to balance school life and working and running my own business and selling people on a product. That is a little bit more personal of an experience instead of one of the bigger competitors.
What's some advice you'd give young entrepreneurs just getting started in your field?
If I had to give someone advice, I would say um, just go out and just do what you want and put out flyers and kind of get yourself started however you can because it's that easy to get started. There might be bumps along the way, but I think once you see yourself become successful, then it's a lot easier.
What is your favorite thing about being an entrepreneur?
My favorite thing about running the business is probably just being able to be my own boss and kind of not make my own schedule 100%, but most of the time I get to kind of be in control of my own destiny.
I just want to thank you for doing this interview again. This is very last minute, so it's very appreciated. And I hope everyone gets a little bit out of this. Thank you.